Wah, wah, wah. Excellence. Stream health, kesehatan stream. Apa, Cuk? Oh, ada pesan. Ya, kudu dikit, Cuk. Mau weteng. Si. Pelan-pelan, pelan-pelan. Ada main quest. Oh, ada main quest lagi. Gila.
Obstruction. To pieces! Exile. In a dead center. Locked. Structural collapse. Break apart. Eye of unraveling. Great. Down to the micron.
Aco. Anjing. Ntar, Cuk. kali ya. Iya. Nah, gacha sih. Mangan waktu. Kene mek gacha saya ini yuk. Gue yang kene nih. Yang gacha tak gak. Tak dulu Indonesia. Oh. Tes ombak. Tes ombak dulu. Oh, generate itu membuat Symphony Field untuk restore HP. Octon build up red. Oke. Gas sikat akun musuh alih mesti lo piti mata nih lo piti. Akun kene ku high piti terus. Wih, sangar ya. Hold. Kayak apa ini?
Now watch closely. Present your offerings.
Aku nega emet ngono ngepul wisan. Lah jaremu wingi ngepul iki, jaremu.
Praise me. Assuming master control. My turn to watch. Processing complete.
Bukan iki. Iki kan support kan. Sebenarnya kene sih kata butuh iku sih. Kata butuh apa? Kata butuh DPS. Malas ngepul murnya DPS lebih penting. Lho. Iso ngayak, Pak. Iso ngayak di Pak. Lapo gak ngepul murnya iku. DPS lebih penting. Bro, DPS kene iso ono wisan. Cuma ya apa ya? Ini kekurangan DPS sampai support sih asli ini. Ini support itu wis ono ya sementara iki ono iki sapa? Coba sih. Ono mek keeper. Terus bintang 5 iso apa? Bintang 5 Lina itu termasuk support lah. Support sub DPS.
March on. Bask in the sunlight. Fruit of evolution.
Fury boils. Silence. This is my moment.
Langsung doi gitu.
Sing of my triumph. Our blood. Receptimon. My valor never fails.
Utawa gandeng Cisa mbek Changli iso buff lipe. Maksudnya gandeng Cisa mbek Changli iki kita murni kita. Murni buffnya apa kan karo sih atlo. Soalnya iki yang daya bimbang yon saya ngepul tak gak you know. Tadi timnya sobat timnya gue Mornya Cisa mbak Changli tadi ngebuff liberation.
Very well. I shall grant you enlightenment. Bask in the sunlight. Fruit of evolution. I'll indulge you. I shall bear witness. Present your offerings. Ha! Face me. World at my strength. Future. Taste my resolve. This is the name of blood. Undying glory. Rulers rule. Winners win. It ends now.
Orange oh, bagus tasnya keren lah animasi deh. Coba ya tak all in ya, tapi kene ngal ini kone muga-muga oleh lobby cuk kone senjata kene sih gak tapi ngereken niku sih. Tapi ngereken apa ngerani Yuno iki wis gono time bingung ya Yuno gono time kayak digaca saine ya piye lho.
Power levels. Precision calibration.
Terus skill
Combat
resonator in the team can
all green.
KB berarti selama 30 detik api iso ngebab KB berarti all damage wis pokoke KB damage ya. Coba ya nek kalah ya gawe meneh sapa iMed iku meneh. So, 45 cuk. Oh, lu tang 10 ya. Oke, gas lah. Boom. Oleh Danjin parah sih. Event DJ kayak EKI ku iki. Mana anjing. Indonesia oke. Jam songo nang dormitory SD. Dormitory ini cuk. Ini Indonesia. Bro, lemote bro. Anjing, oke.
Precision and quantification are the bedrock of science. They're what make verification. Precision and quantification are
The power to split and merge matter.
Discord. Discord itu ya teh opo cuk iki cuk.
and quantification are the bedrock of science.
Oh. Blade. Gila.
Precision and quantification. Precision and quantification.
Blade ada potensi berarti. Oh, Discord kan sudah Discord di sana. R5 Izan. Mantap ya nek gacha iki.
Precision and
Kini kalah kini wis rese. Nek kalah gak masalah sih kini kalah. Gak butuh-butuh amat. Nek oleh yo lumayan. Jatah wis ono soalnya. Wah, IPT cuk. Olesan gua sih San. Tai lah. Angkolo, mangus loro. Oke, kuning. Aku kali gacha, Bos. Yuk. Yuk. Anjing Karina enggak apa-apa. Orang lelur anjing.
This flower is for you. I hope it makes you happy.
Oleh langsung.
I need not wait for a starry night, nor tilt my gaze to seek the sky. For I have placed it at my back, in my hands, and upon my eyelids.
Bro. Opo iki, Cuk? Woi. Alah. Langsung oleh luru, Cuk. Langsung oleh dong. Mantap. Lagi oke anjing. Mantap pula ini, Cuk. Pincut dulu sih. Bro, apa ini coba Oke, mantap guys.
precision and quantification.
Scissors at the ready.
Bro, yang berkondil bro. Ternyata dia tidak melihat. Kita bela-belaan anjing.
Scissors at the ready. Sometimes I get a little carried away in battle. Power levels. Precision calibration. Combat efficiency. I see new possibilities. Constructing reality mapping for accumulated theories. Rest assured, I'm quite proficient at this. Variable parameters, empirical data, potential probabilities. I'll take all of these into consideration to improve our efficiency.
Precision and quantification
Indicates a 12%
precision and
Bro,
quantification.
sumpah woki pak. Woki parah pak, sumpah woki parah cuk. Bener omonganmu. Anjing dia juga anjing dia.
Precision and quantification are the bedrock. Precision and quantification are the bedrock of science. They're what make them.
Moro jam 9.
Tick-tock! Almost time to meet up with Mornier!
Scissors at the ready.
Precision and quantification.
Oh, I can't stop thinking about those space trek snacks! What is it gonna be, huh?
My novel been confiscated? Novels can provide emotion and support.
Taking his spectral analysis. You could just...
Elek.
Rover! Over here!
You bet. Just passed all my entrance exams yesterday. Which means today you're officially meeting Lene, first-year student in Star Torch Academy. I really want to hit the road with you again, but I'm kinda on a mental health watch list. If I break even one tiny rule on day one, Miss Lucilla will be dragging me in for a friendly chat. I gotta hold out until I figure out a route that slips past the cameras. Oh, but hey, you got Mornier's email about the Hyvatia detector, right? It's almost go time. How about we hang by the entrance and then we...
Material fatigue, thermal cycles, boundary conditions, initial stress states.
Infraction detected. High wattage devices are strictly prohibited in dormitory zones.
The core differential equation is elastoplastic transition, cyclic strength coefficients.
Please comply with the Star Torch Academy Dormitory Code of Conduct. Issuing first warning. Issuing second warning.
Coefficient correct. Units mismatch. Recalculating.
Non-compliance confirmed. Initiating restraint protocol.
Conclusion, material upgrade required. I'll add it to the agenda for tomorrow's meeting. Right, now, time for the scheduled meeting with Rover and Lene. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I keep you waiting?
Not at all. Actually, you noticed us right as the clock struck the hour. Perfect timing, Professor.
Just a minor short circuit. It triggered a restraint protocol. I assumed it was malfunctioning. Oh, I forgot to disable the reactor emitter in my weapons system. That's probably what it was referring to. Apologies. After this meeting, I need to return to the Space Trek Collective for a presentation. I had hoped... I do have other appointments today, but I believe there is time for some light conversation. I wasn't sure what you meant by delicious, so I brought samples from my latest food research.
Yes! I knew it! Professor Mornier's a real gem! Let's get started. We can eat while we talk.
Of course. Come on in. I already tidied up my dorm, so sit wherever you like.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match. Current ID, Revell College first-year student. Cross-referencing anomaly. Under the Academy's Information Integrity Guideline, this unit is not authorized to
Anjing lambat ya, Cuk.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic illuminator, the ghost girl.
Ugh! The smells are all mixed together. It's kind of fishy, and the texture is wet and gooey.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. It's
Well,
one of
that's
the collective's most iconic achievements. Do you also not like it? Yes, I knew you would understand. In fact, its energy compression efficiency exceeds 95%. That exceeds the benchmark set by both the new Federation and from a
Kita
scientific
ngomong no.
standpoint, it's a
Be
far
anjing.
greater achievement than taste. Now, I'd like to review the incident with the Hyvatia detector. Lene, Rover, can you walk me through exactly how you managed to contain it? To summarize, your method of stopping the Hyvatia included blade slashes, repeated shots with... Did I miss any?
Professor Mornier, you're not here to... I mean, it all happened really fast. We didn't have any other way to stop it. Besides, we're just students. We couldn't afford that even if we wanted to.
No, you're misunderstanding. Different damage mechanisms cause distinct failures and require specific repair methods. Damage from certain special resonance abilities is hard to detect through standard diagnostics without prior data. So during the new solar ceremony, the Hyvatia detector is essential in monitoring environmental parameters. I've already passed your report to Professor Anslin. He should complete repairs soon. At the upcoming meeting with the Roya, the Space Trek Collective will need to present a full restoration plan to keep our partnership intact. Yes, though it's a long story.
Scanning for offenders. Violation detected. Unauthorized high wattage device in the dormitory. An offender.
Even Professor Mornier isn't. No worries, I got this. I'll draw its attention while you two make 3, 2, 1. Hey, Tardy. How much power do you run on?
You could just ask her.
Anjing ngemot ancuk.
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the Research Institute by myself.
Stay safe.
You too. Huh?
Was something wrong?
Suatu yang salah.
It's a notice from the collective. The Royan delegation cancelled the meeting. The ceremony is now on hold. That's odd.
Kasih membatalkan rapat.
Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask him what's going on when I'm back at the Institute. Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate. That isn't on the list.
Iya. Terancing.
The new solar ceremony is nearly upon us. It's the culmination of decades of work. Everyone at the collective is giving their all to realize it. Last time we met at the Institute, we made each other a promise. Do you still remember?
Rover ki rumah nih. Masa dia inget. Hah? Mau apa Cuk?
Would you like to attend the new solar ceremony? I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the...
We did promise to witness it together, didn't we?
Yes. As the ceremony draws near, the Space Trek Collective will become increasingly occupied. Opportunities to meet like this will be rare, but this promise will still stand.
Before my power is spent, I have little time left. The only choice now is to force the Heliogyre to a standstill. The last of its strength I will share with you. So fade, you will not.
Oh,
But
solid.
you must hurry.
Romane. Christopher Romane anjing.
Before that, take this
Belum
memory
itu
to her.
ambil ingatan ini ke dia.
Take it to the one they call Arbiter.
Arbiter. Oh. Ketika kawan muncul di tadi.
What happened? Are you all right?
I saw someone's memory.
Berapa ingatan?
Whoa, you scared me. And just now, a frequency jumped into your tacit mark. It felt like some kind of connection.
Can you trace where it came from, Abby?
Huh? I smell it. Coming from over there.
Good. Let's go check it out.
Laki lah anjing. Bener memang ada hubungan nih.
I'm fine now, Morye. Sorry to worry you. You must need to get back to the Space Trek Collective, right?
That's okay.
But you just...
Mati lagu nih.
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
transport me?
Berhubung denganmu,
The frequency that connected with you was coming from
kamu
here.
from
But
di
now
sini,
it looks
tapi
like
di sana juga lewat Jimna lagi.
The voice from earlier said it would share the last of the Heliogyre's strength, so...
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But I saw other things.
Yes. The Heliogyre is one of the most important components of the new solar
Itu
ceremony.
adalah artefak eksklusif dari Heliotic 6. Heliotic 6 itu apa? Untuk observasi dari reaktor drive. Oke. Ketika apa initial ceremony itu ini adalah untuk apa ya? Oke, mungkin untuk mengakses data entah lah.
Hivation
begini
can
anjing,
monitor
bahasa Inggris.
environmental data, but raw observational data on the reactor drive can only be obtained from the Helio. Only the
Okay.
Roya tribe can discern the Heliogyre's readings. That's why the collective need their cooperation during the new solar ceremony.
Oke.
In that memory, I heard a voice say he would force the Heliogyre to a standstill.
A standstill? You're saying you you heard a voice asking for help, saying he would stop. Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
When I handled the Void Worm, a voice told me to protect the sun. Whoever she is, and one thing is certain. The one who knows me by my Arbiter title needs my help. Yet another problem tied to the Research Institute. We shouldn't reveal our plans to them just yet.
Tidak ada masalah kami tidak dapat membuka rencana kami begitu.
I need to find out who he is, Mornier. Do you know any Roya who are familiar with the tribe's inner workings?
I do have some Royan students. It's class hours at the academy.
Help! Help! Maya! Maya! Someone, please help! Otherwise our thesis data will disappear.
Don't worry. If you see a student shouting help and thesis in the same breath, no matter how loudly they scream, but Maya is one of the Royan students I mentioned.
Okay.
Outlaw blue, Apollo orange, hazard yellow, acid green. Wanna guess what color is my next pick?
Anjing tambah lemot anjing.
Oh, calm down,
Skip. Ini dua kak karu-karuan cuk.
Attack formation. Weapons free. Focusing aim. Hover modules ready. Now, they're back to normal.
Great. Do you think the data...
It's still there. But sending the robots out there broke the experiment protocol. Even if you got the data, it won't count in your thesis.
What? But... Oh, well... Thanks anyway for helping out, Professor Mornier and...
Maya, we do have something we'd like to ask you.
You want to... The horns are a symbol of the Exostrider. Shepherds wear them, but no shepherd would wear a robe like that. Could be someone higher up, like the Soul Swarm from the Soul Asylum, or even...
The Heliotic Six. They're the ones who are supposed to give us the Heliogyres.
That's right. They're the 6 most powerful members of the Roya tribe. The highest in rank, too. I've heard they use the Heliogyre to predict everything, from bird migrations to void storms. They know it all.
How do I meet with one of them?
Oh, that might be hard. They never... But maybe you could try meeting with one of the unappointed Heliotic Six. Sigrika is currently out researching in the Frostlands. The only other one around is Frost. If you want to find him, my mum might be able to help. She's a Royan shepherdess over at Artuya camp. Name's Astrid.
Okay.
Now then,
Astrid.
I'd better get back to my class before I lose all my credits.
Very good. I'm better. Did you learn what you needed?
The last person that those robots likely saw before they lost control was... I think we can talk to her under the guise of a friendly house visit.
In that case, I can accompany you as a professor from the... It's okay. Would it be okay for you to act as my mentor?
But aren't you going to tell me I should...
was just thinking of ways to help you find who you're looking for. Your reasons are your own. I trust your judgment. And you can tell me later?
Dia anjing.
Yes. Feel free to give me pointers too, mentor.
Okay.
I think
Bisa langsung teleport tambah iki, murni iki.
ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astro.
Anjing iso oke nih, Cuk.
Let's go together. I'm Mornier, and this is my mentor. Oh, let me try that again.
Masih kaku dia. Lancar anjing. Kalau kamu
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
Why don't you leave it to me? You just focus on what you're good at. Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you two are?
Yes, and this is Rover, a senior professor at the academy. We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules?
dia buat-buatkan buatnya sebagai korek penerima di akademi. Ya wis guys. Doa jawaban itu.
What? How could she? I'm deeply sorry. I should have taught her better. Whatever she has done, I offer my apologies to the Academy on her behalf. Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will pay for it myself.
Professor Mornier, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes.
Anjing,
as
Cuk.
my mentor
Mimik wajah Cuk wapi, Cuk.
She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using materials susceptible to void matter during field research.
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry. I have not studied at your Star Torch Academy. I'm not familiar with your terms.
Her demeanor changed just now. She's hiding something. Maybe more pressure. We need to understand the full scope of the robot's malfunction. We understand that this morning, it was you who helped Maya activate the robots and enable auto-run.
Yes, exactly what my mentor said. please, lead us to the site of the incident. Once we're there, I'll reconstruct the robot's actions from the trace evidence.
Jadi wong gak gelem iku juk. Iku gak gelem ngomong. Tekan terus wae ambek wong loro juga. Ya mulai lokasi ini tuh.
No, we
Dok
can't.
terus ngikut juk.
If the robot's path is traced, it will expose that thing.
That thing anjing.
I'm deeply sorry. Yes, help Maya activate the robots I did, but I can't remember the exact location. Please, you must
Kembali
return.
anjing.
That's a void storm. How can this be? The collective hasn't received any recent warnings.
We need to ensure the safety of those here first.
Oke.
Questions can wait. Let's go.
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. We're in the void storm's range now. Jack, be careful. The exoswarms here have been contaminated. Locked in. All units fire! Processing complete. Authorizing maximum output. Modeling complete.
Swift and resolute.
There's something over there.
Sesuatu di sini.
Down here. It's some kind of weird
Kau sini.
place.
Kau merasakan umang juk.
Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady
Jadi
now.
now. Siap sekarang. Oke. Storming normal. Oh, loh.
Looks like it was this.
Berarti seperti ini. Oke.
With this shutdown, the void storm is gone.
Maskon.
No, I've just read a lot about this. From its structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and emit.
Ah! This is so stinky! It smells just like that giant worm you fought. Didn't we deal with it already?
Giant worm? You mean the void worm? Huh, I see. It's capturing frequencies with high precision, storing energy. It's based on ecological models, tracking activity in natural environments, a field modulator. Parametric. Oh, sorry. Right. Simply put, this device extracted the void worm's frequency, and Maya's probe got contaminated because they likely made contact with it by accident.
Oh, ye. Solikin.
Did you guys just hear?
It's coming from under that heap of exoswarm material. Let's...
Yuk, solikin.
It's a Solaskin.
Solikin anjing. Itu solikin.
Yes, these special creatures typically linger around the Roya tribe. Royan records state that Solaskin first appeared in Lahai Roy the day the Exostrider fell from the sky. They're believed to be fragments of the Exostrider's consciousness. The shepherds protect them, shielding them from voidstorm contamination until they mature and return to the solace trees in the Yarter Woods. This one must have hidden under the exostorm ring.
Feels like what happened back at the academy. I just saw the Solaskin's memories. That Royan woman planted the device here and triggered the Voidstorm. This Solaskin is the only survivor.
So our suspicions about Astrid are confirmed. Should we go back to the camp and talk?
No need. I heard everything. I did place this device
here.
A few days ago, I was shepherding mature Solaskin to Bjartir Woods when I met Forcier Ingvar. He looked tired, like he had just finished speaking to someone. When he saw me, he looked shocked and left quickly. I saw the device fall from his sleeve. I did not think much of it. I plan to return it to him the next time we meet. But, the Solaskin did not like it. It had an unnatural energy. I did not want to keep it at the camp, but I also did not want Ingvar to know, so I buried it here. The rest...
So this device is Forcier Ingvar's. Mentor, what do you make of this? I trust your judgment. This Forcier Ingvar is the one Maya mentioned before. The unappointed member of the Heliotic Six. Could it be an attempt to tighten his grip on power?
No, that is impossible. Each of these successors is chosen when their resonance ability first awakens. Even if someone decides the position, it is...
Meaning no one can threaten Ingvar's position.
But he could harbor animosity toward the current Heliotic Six. Ingvar is still our lead to find them. Things are getting more complicated. A direct approach with Ingvar might not be a good idea.
The Solar Asylum's people usually abide in the village bordering Bjartir Woods, called Haldarheim. It is the time of the right of return. The Soliskin will return to the Solace trees, but you are not Roya. You may not be allowed to witness the rite.
Wait, but we did...
Is this the Soliskin you saved? Well, perhaps Soliskin have been companions to the Roya for hundreds of years. If they hear that you saved one, they will be grateful.
I've never been this close to a Soliskin before. Please let me know if I'm doing something wrong.
Linay man, itu linay pa hello ako. Ano ko? Don't apply. Mana peringat gua anjing.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Serena dapat gold up to start of berarti oke. Let's do it.
So, do you want to leave now? Okay.
Kebablasan anjing. Anjir, coba nyawa NPC-nya susu tambah ke bensin. Kok anjing.
From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. What brings you to Haldarheim?
Berhenti anjing, yuk. Stop. Please, so.
Oh, a Soliskin. How interesting. Soliskin trust only those they feel safe with. But I must ask,
Not sure who here knows what Ingvar did. Best not to mention his name. Don't want to stir things.
We rescued the Soliskin from a void storm. We were told it needed to return here for the right of return.
Void storm. You mean the one just before? Then grateful I must be to you both. But ask I must. The void storm. It happened near Atuya camp, yes?
Ini diucap Y. Kan lama.
A shepherdess named Astrid abides there. Saved the stray Soliskin you did, yet entrusted to a true shepherdess.
I forgot about that. Without a solid reason, he might start to suspect something.
Because Astrid has been hiding something from you.
Your meaning?
Astrid's daughter Maya is a student at Star Torch Academy. She conducted experiments that broke protocol and caused damage to school property. Maya is now facing harsh punishment. Astrid is busy handling the consequences and cannot fulfill her duties as a shepherdess. According to the Star Torch Academy faculty code, As Maya's teachers, it is our duty to address the repercussions of a student's actions. Since Astrid can't shepherd this Soliskin, we must step in to do so ourselves.
I should have known Astrid's daughter would stir such trouble. A tangled weave this time. But she will go to great lengths for her girl. The Academy's willingness to come this far is unexpected. Forgive my earlier words. You saved the Soliskin and helped our people. The title of Shepherd you have earned. Tonight we hold a feast for tomorrow's rite of return. Join us, as a gesture to make amends for my earlier rudeness. Come, from this day forth, the Roya call you friends. Rest at the camp if you wish. The feast will begin at the 8th hour of the night.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Foreseer Ingvar.
When I roamed the world above,
tolong gue nggak dan flash before red streets and arc jamul. Ayo lo joget aja.
Friends, it is time we feast. Tomorrow marks the rite of return, where we send our beloved Soliskin back to the great body of the Exostrider. Farewell it will be, yet a new beginning as well. For when the Exostrider wakes. Now, let us put aside the sorrow of parting and embrace the joy of new life with good food. But heed this, my friends. Too much drink you will not have. Should you make a fool of yourself in tomorrow's rite.
We will face Foreseer Ingvar tomorrow. I've simulated 73 possible outcomes, but even so, I can't cover every scenario. If I could build a model that covers all possible outcomes, considering the target system, the chaotic conditions, and the necessary compensations.
You were quick on your feet earlier. You've already got this.
That's because I... Did I really do well? Understood. I'll make sure to do better.
With that in mind, you can relax a bit now, right?
I know. It wants us to give it a name. Well, since it's really trying to buddy up to us, Ah, it seems to like it.
Then it's settled.
Wow, that's a relief.
Hello. Will you dance with us and the Soliskin?
Grandfather Axel says the Soliskin are happiest when dancing with shepherds.
Oh, but I'm not good at dancing.
I'll join you. Let's dance with Buddy. What do you say?
Hooray!
A real battle starts tomorrow. Tonight, let's relax a little, Mornier.
Yes, my mentor should take her own advice too.
Some uninvited guests have arrived.
Where did Mornier go? I'll send her a message. That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Mentor?
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. We should keep it up. Do you want to sit for a while? Oh, you noticed. They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging before coming back. While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit, embarrassed having you see me like this. It doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile anymore. I can finally chase after what I really want. I love stars. Beneath Lahairoy's frostlands, the stars once. It's because we see the stars. Maybe the stars are humanity's muse. I think so too, but I also believe that reaching the stars isn't enough. There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and and is more beautiful than the stars themselves. That's the dream I've carried all this time. And now, I'll use these 2 legs to take the first step. Exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multiphasic energy conversion model through the superconducting network to inject rebel energy into the neural interface. It will follow a 3-stage activation protocol. The reverse phase oscillation model, then excavation, to finally create a phased array energy field. There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer. Okay, little buddy. I'll wake her up now. Mentor, you're awake. Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Outer Woods. I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing a panic.
What is it that brings you here? With the Void Storm's fury upon us, it is no time to enter Bjartur Woods. This is a disaster not seen in centuries. We have always believed the Solace Tree's light protects the woods from such storm. The right of return cannot be—
Let's investigate this together. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
When my prosthetic legs charge, I prefer to keep my mind occupied. Energy consumption increasing. Threat to be careful. Command mode engaged. I found the device. It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Order executed. Authorizing maximum output.
Swift and resolute.
There are so many contaminated exoswarm here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had is incomplete. This could be the real deal.
All targets in sight. Leave it to me. Attack confirmed. Modeling complete.
Swift and resolute.
just like before. When it's disabled, the void storm stops. However... if this really was the work of Foreseer Ingvar, what would make him do something like this?
Do not worry. The path has already been laid.
Bajingan iki, Mang.
At last. Finally.
Anjir moto iku, Cuk.
Mentor? Mentor, are you alright? Did you see something again? It seemed worse than last time.
This void storm might not have just affected the woods here, but the workings of Soul Asylum itself. I think that's why I've been seeing visions of this member of the Six.
Greetings. The Shaper once made a prediction. If a visitor from beyond Lahai Roy protects Bjartar Woods from destruction, an invitation to Soul Asylum they will receive. Now, the one from the prediction appears. Soul Asylum awaits your arrival. They have their own missions to complete. The road to Soul Asylum is here. Please, follow this path.
Mentor, please, wait a moment. There's something I want to say to you.
What's the matter, Mornay?
I really wish I could accompany you to Soul Asylum, but I think it's best if we part ways here. Yes, when you touched the Solace Tree earlier, and even during your first vision, you looked like you were in intense pain, but I lack the ability to connect with them like you do. And the Space Trek Collective's knowledge doesn't align with the ways of the Roya. In this matter, I fear... instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute, such as researching the unknowns we still face, yes. Ingvar should have been present at the Rite of Return, were it not for that void storm. Additionally, the environment here is unusual. No. You, my mentor, are still far ahead of me. Well then, I guess this is goodbye for now. You too. Please, take care. I'll see you when we regroup.
Dig-6 are expecting you, as was predicted.
Anjir langsung iso cuk. Keren. Wah, puadang. Ini peteng anjing. Oh, iku ngisi kunci potato iku iku. Saya wis kebuka.
The dim light here, it's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring.
Wait, inside the activated he started to work.
Center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt. My tacit mark. It's resonating with this star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it.
Mana bisa gas? Sip.
Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
Heliogyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you. Yes. With great reverence is your presence here met. Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not as it once was. This is why I summoned you.
Hey.
You witnessed the void storm in Bjartar Woods, yes? The solace trees shield the wood from such storms. Yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. And so too, the heliogyre. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the heliogyre with the last of my strength. I turned the 6 stars to halt the heliogyre and prevent the corruption spread. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell, no one, save for one. Correct. As one of the six, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. All I could do was send a Soliskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Soliskin that vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now aligned. But the other five are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic. I have one final request. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic Six truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the highway sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the six wisest among us became the Heliotic Six. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the royal have walked the high road for centuries. The six shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding. The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this, but now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the six are born with resonance with the Heliogyre. Now the remaining five cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors, even if the With your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of the six alone, and act in their stead.
The Heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by six. If you bear all the calculations alone, what will become of you?
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the Heliogyre, the Space Trek Collective's decades of... Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In Heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. This has long since become second nature to me. So now, what I bear is not glory. Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
I respect what you wish to persist.
Cuk merinding. Bener. Oh, mati cuk.
This is...
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help.
Ini cuk.
The rite of return, the ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool.
Gila sih bajingan iki.
I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. At this point, our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you to the new Federation.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just tell me what you need.
Ugh, you're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you
One last chance. There's the other visitor in Beata Woods now. Correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Kemari, Cuk.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started on what I can contribute. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source.
Target locked. Deploying force field. Attack formation. All targets in sight. Safety measures. Weapons free. Command mode engaged.
Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go.
Energy consumption increasing.
Huh? There's a note tucked. A terminal. The password can only be entered once. I could force it open like I did last time, but the risk is unknown. I should look around.
Jadi
7364. The numbers in the note must be the terminal's password.
7364.
It's encrypted. The password can only be entered 736. Keeping the password like this. Good thing. This is a Space Trek Collective project proposal. The valuation result. Looks like I'm going to need her help again. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Voidstorm in Beata Woods. They also planned to...
Scientist. Crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation.
Tidak yakin apa deal untuk mendapat kesepakatan yang bagus dengan percakapan ini. Yo, patenya.
Wearing Royan attire. You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic 6. just because of my resonance ability would I be forced to spend my entire life. Everyone acts like they respect me, but the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
From outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Fraxidus?
Huh? What's that? Who cares?
Siapa peduli?
I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the
Kaya
new
dok kaya sini
Federation.
buat apa Irminsul? Irminsul itu kaya dok bane, ini Septimon loh, kaya jenis itu, bunder itu, masih lupa.
You have no idea what you're doing, and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago, and the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter. Make you...
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Mornier, the heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony, but something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
You're just a cripple. I won't let you stop me.
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear.
Karena nih percaya anjing.
All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor. Let's go, mentor.
Yuk racing.
We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxidus tricked Ingvar into working for them.
Bro.
Their real goal is to send the
Bangsat.
reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact.
RP.
How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The heliogyre is back online. I now have direct contact with Soul Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight.
Huh?
Anjir gelap, Cuk.
The
Apa
moment we
lagi?
launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be...
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision as the supervisor of this project. I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connective instruments for you.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of everyone involved. Anselm's experiment accident, your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus played a part in both, didn't they?
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices, but we'll need the university's verification to use them as evidence. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony.
Professor Mornier...
You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong,
it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse.
Nice working with you then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon.
Oke, ini ternyata pasti tarik.
From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. All Space Trek Collective personnel, to your stations. Rover, please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the Heliogyre's readings been transmitted?
Then everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is stable.
Preparing to open the energy out with no anomalies. Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Passenger's up. Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%. 47%. 92%. Warning, light output decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure
Threshold
detected.
surpassed.
Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hyvatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't continue.
At a time like this, adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable. Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have. That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected... high altitude. altitude. Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Ansem left behind several prototypes. I'll go fetch one from the warehouse. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
Terus ya.
Leave it to me.
As expected, the reactor drive is protected by a aggressive exostorm acting like the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its cause is highly hazardous. Be cautious. Cover modules ready. Attack confirmed. Authorizing maximum output. I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful.
Down with the curtain!
Assuming master control. Target locked. Command mode engaged. Attack confirmed. Stars, hear my queries.
Swift and resolute.
Nanti kena ulti bangsat.
Keep it together.
You will obey.
Assuming master control. Watch its position, Mentor. Weapon is free. Some minor fixes will suffice. Power output. Affected. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance. Attack confirmed. Stars, hear my queries. All units fire. Order executed.
Swift and resolute.
target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void worm.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself.
Oh, fuck off, Cuk.
Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Mornier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
That light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor.
Rover, the Space Trade Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't breach Professor Mornier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find it.
Boost mode can be activated. Fuel is limited, so use it carefully.
This should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornier is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster. So, let's try out the Institute's need.
Whoa! Do that?
Approaching the reactor drive. Diverting max power to the hollow cannons.
Mornier, you've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
X. Turbo, Cuk.
Are you leaving Lahiroy?
Yes.
Anjing. Woi, kok nge-lag, Rek?
Sometimes, only by saying
Oh.
goodbye can there be
Man.
progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahiroy will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
Have I reached you this time, Mentor?
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
GG, Cuk. Sumpah GG.
How wonderful. The sun. So beautiful.
Binai.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free! And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, but since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with it, the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while. Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth from anyone. But I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only reason they believed me. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried. Let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will...
Hello. May I ask if you are Rove? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornier has just woken up.
Kita sambangi. Ini si Murni.
Good to see you again. Please wait! Don't come in yet!
Sorry. My body. I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry. I can handle this much on my own.
Professor Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.
To be honest, at that time, I didn't think I'd make it. But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw a girl within
A light blue ring? Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure, but I think she protected me.
Iya, gue pas mang
It
itu.
sounds like the girl Mornier saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to Lahairoi. She's able to go up against the Threnodian herself, and figuring out who she is and what happened to her will be the next big task.
Rover? Rover! Hey! Stop spacing out! To celebrate Professor Mornier waking up and the crisis being averted, go for a ride! Nothing beats the wind up. The three of us still don't have a group picture!
A photo under the new Helios? Sounds like it'll make a good souvenir.
Witnessing the rise of the new sun together. Let's go.
So, not bad, huh? Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me feel a little better. Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in the world.
I used to think that when I saw this view, but now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient, I just think, would it be?
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Iku nih. Oh, si bajingan itu mang.
Three days ago, when
Oh,
Helios
okay.
was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornier brought back, and we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. Herson, I really can't remember anything.
You can relax. Professor Lucilla has already given you the clear. You're not a suspect. I'm just here for protective oversight, acting as your personal bodyguard, you might say.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're here to protect me?
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on.
Who was that? Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. Before I passed out, I saw myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax. But no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment call. A band of fools who enacted a farce. Such a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond with a Threnodian must be delayed. But that is a tale to be savored later. Right?
Mentor, the wind may have messed your hair.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head
Mentor, the wind may have messed your hair. The wind feels nice. I could stay here a little longer. Do you want to join me? Yes. The Space Trek Collective has given me a whole month of paid sick leave. My schedule is clear. The last time I had this much time off, well, at the time, I dropped the book I was reading down the stairs. Now, what would you like to discuss? The reactor drive, and then it would now. What would you like to discuss? Oh, it's. But I even as long as you have so. Now, what would you like to discuss? It's because someone so until their goals are achieved. That goodbye. Until I can give you that now. What would you like to Okay, stay a bit longer this time, Mentor.